Hello, family. Trying to get a little time in before I have to go to bed tonight. I said, let me get in here real quick. Thanks, just cutting up. I'm just joking. All right. I know I did that thing on Berea and I had my camera on. Is because I was a bum. I was not expected to be on your show. So I was like, let me get it together. Saints, I'm trying to get packed up so I can go to my end of the world, family. Where y'all at? Come on in here. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in the room, Saints. Hello, Angie Love. Yeah, hello. Donna W. Second Exodus. What's going on? You was cutting up in that chat, yo. That was so funny. Mr. The Original Church. Greetings. Kavan. Peace, family. Peace, sir. Angie asks, what's up? Israel Yehuda. Yeah, I think I said that right. One Love. Second Exodus. I was finna put you in timeout, and that ain't even my channel. You was cutting up. You know Keith is from Memphis, right? You know he's from Memphis, right? Yeah. He from Memphis. Yeah. Me and Keith don't see eye to eye. A lot. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't. You could tell when I got up there, he was like, I'm like that gift that keeps on giving. I'm like, they want me to go away. No, I'm just joking. Not Keith. I'm just joking. Yes. And he was cutting up. Second Exodus was cutting up. Yeah. What's going on? West Memphis. What's going on, Miss Pritchett? Ms. Pritchett. I think I'm saying it wrong. The Saints can tell you that I will tear up anybody's name, just like Brian would tear up my real name. Brian still can't pronounce my real name. I gave up a long time ago. So, but what's up? Shalom, Michael Woodard. There's quite a few people here in Memphis. It shocks me. Y'all been rocking about all just popped up and said, y'all from Memphis. Where was y'all 4 years ago when I needed some? I was alone. I was alone in the city. Yes, you are, Ramoses. You are not the stepchild. You are a part of the family. Y'all be nice to Ramoses. Y'all know I have to put that disclaimer out there. Y'all be nice. I got to bring him up here so he can bring those pictures. Ramos, I haven't forgotten. But when you come up here, I got to have Beren up here. I can't do you and not have Beren up here. Because Beren, you and Beren still are due for a conversation. Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all gonna laugh the whole time. Oh, 4 years ago, what was I doing? Jesus. In the truth, 4 years ago? Let me think. What was 4 years ago? What, 2017? Yeah, I was still fresh and young in the truth. I was harassing people on Facebook. I was going so hard 4 years ago when I could never be a part of that camp because I'm a woman and I will argue with them. What's going on, Mr. Spacely? Yeah, let me see. Let's see. What else we got? Who else we got out here? We can go and get started. But yes, family. So y'all get used to this. The last time y'all probably gonna see me in this room for a little bit. Cause I am hiking it back on to the VA. I'm heading on back, Saints. I ain't back. I don't know who watching. These folks done lost their mind. Yapa, hello, how are you? Shalom. Tia, yeah, what's going on? Williams, Smothers, what's up? DeAndre Whitney, what's going on? William, it was good. I didn't come in. Okay, can you hear me better now? Somebody said I'm breaking up. I gotta learn how I'm fixing everything up when I go home, y'all. I'm getting me a boom arm, everything. So I don't ever had a problem of y'all not being able to hear me. I'm getting ready to make some changes in my background, everything, because my daughter was checking me. She said, all the time. Can y'all hear me better? All right. Okay. I got to make sure to have this in front of me. I'm not big on this. You know, folks be all fancy and stuff when they had a little microphone on their lives and they little camera and had a mic in front of them. I'm scared I'm going to knock it over. That's why it's far away from me. I'm clumsy. And I've had people that say, why don't you pull your mic up? I said, I'm scared I'm going to knock something over. It's too much in front of me. I'm not professional. I'm clumsy. Pray for me, saints. I'm real clumsy. That's why I got all liquids away from all electronics, because I will fumble and I will drop something. I know me, saints. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's another thing. I'm drinking a lot of water and stuff. So excuse me. I'm so sorry. My mom would be like, you are uncouth. Y'all pray for me. But yeah, we was on Berean. I was on Berean, but it's towards the end. I try not to always hop on because I know that I don't want to hog, the conversation. Because I have a lot of great points. It was a good conversation. And y'all know how I do it. Before we get into the subject, we start having just conversation. The conversation was good. It dealt with, racism and the church and all that. He's supposed to be talking about British Israelism. I don't know how he ended up there. But that's Brian. I think y'all send him an email. Tell him to do a Sunday seminary reunion. Please. I would love for him to do that. I want him to bring back the old crew at least once. And just we sit down and we just have a Sunday moment. I'm gonna worry him about that. Because I really want him to do that. I want to feel back with I want to get back and deal with my family I dealt with a long time ago, y'all. I got to get back with them just for a second or a season because I miss some of them. Others, I can do without. No, I'm just joking. Excuse me, y'all. I had this is a little nightcap tea so I can talk. Let me see. But yeah, it was dealing with racism and my viewpoints when it comes to racism. I told y'all how I think. I don't see racism as being just a singular view from a singular standpoint to kind of say once it's a system, a whole system, and it's not just people, but it's a system. So it was an interesting conversation. I enjoyed it. So yeah, it was just normal Brian. So but why am I constantly one reason why I'm doing in like a little bound up bonnet while I was doing the live with Maria. I said, ooh, saints, if I accidentally turn this camera on, they're gonna laugh at me. I don't care though. Because I'm Sista E. Y'all, I don't care no more. I don't care. I gotta get my hair redone when I go back. So saints, y'all. That's another reason why I gotta hurry up and am I freezing up? Am I freezing? Hold on, let me find out what's going on with the internet. Hold on, y'all. My box at my mom's house is whack. Hold on. Let me see. The box is actually in here, so I can't reboot it right now because if I reboot it, we're gonna get kicked off. Yeah, this Memphis internet is jacked up. I don't know what's going on, but I'm ready to get home where I can get to my Verizon cable and internet. I don't know what's going on with that company. I ain't gonna say the company's name, but everybody I know is having issues with internet. So y'all, so I wanted to kind of no, he's not. The reason I know y'all son, the reason I know he's not that way, what you just said is because he says anything he has no filter. Yes, Octavia. I'm from Memphis. I'm a Memphis girl. But the reason he's not. He's too transparent. He don't know how to be a saint, you gotta be able to hold water. He don't know how to hold water. So no, he's not like that. He's genuine. He's just it's a lot that transpired here recently that everybody's like, well, why did he do what he did? I know why. I know the backstory. Put it like this, y'all. I know the backstory. I know the backstory, and I'm still telling y'all he good. Trust me. Now, if I tell y'all run, run. But I know a lot of the backstory, the why he did what he did, and why Brand said what he said. A lot of people are mad at him. Yeah, he's just, I did too. I went to Lemoyne as well briefly. That was short lived, very short lived. I ended up going to University of Memphis. That's why I finished up at and got my degree. But I just know the and you're fine, y'all, son. Everybody is very. What I've learned about our community is we are very protective of each other, and we don't trust anybody. My hair is standing up. We don't trust nobody. Sometimes we don't even trust each other. I'm called an agent, which I'm just like, I am the furthest from being an agent. Why is this doing this? Jesus, what is that noise in this house? Y'all pray for my house. Till y'all don't worry about those things are gonna happen time. We gotta have patience. But like I said, he's a cool guy. So it's a few things, y'all, I want to talk about. And it's not really about these communities. It's about what's going on. I'm outside of West Memphis, Arkansas. I had to get. Oh yeah. I'm looking. I gotta stop looking at chat. Pay attention. Thank you so much. Super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much for your super chat. Y'all are funny. Yeah, they're trying to have that conversation. Because we start asking the question of why are y'all questioning us and not talking to them? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get myself together. So y'all, let me get on subject because y'all know it don't take much for me to get off topic. Have y'all seen what's been going on in the news lately? It's kind of interesting. It's not just I used to live in Forest City, Arkansas, and had to drive. Yeah, that's close to me too. It's not just what's going on with coronavirus. It's something else that's kind of festering. I'm gonna play the video for y'all. So it's two things that's going on, and I know that in my description, I talk about January 6th. If you know what's going on January 6th, you'll understand why I'm saying this. January 6th is when they make the final decision when it comes to the election. The electoral votes, all that, and the presidential election is locked. Whoever the president is, that's it. No court, nothing else. That's it. Biden is the president, period. So with that being said, Trump is doing a couple of things to kind of throw the plan off. And y'all know, I know saints are just saying, don't be worried about it. This ain't us. Y'all covering us. Yeah. But he said also watch as well as pray. So we got to watch and see what's going on to be able to be guarded and prepared for what's to come. Pay attention to the signs and signals. They'll let you know, it'll kind of tell you what you need to do. But with that being said, it was a couple of things that happened this weekend. First, you had Trump threatening, I think, the senator or either the governor of Georgia with the with the counts far as I think the votes coming out of Georgia, because that's the big hang up right now, because the Georgia votes are their biggest concern, because Georgia can make and break this election. Then he's told his people pretty much he's got a campaign to say protest January 6th. Go to Washington, Proud Boys, all of them, and protest the results, because he knows he's not going to win. He knows he's out. So people are worried of any type of civil unrest to the point, and he's telling them to go to DC to do this. And y'all know how close I am to DC, and it's concerning to me. But I'm not worried because I don't want to say concerning because I know y'all is protecting me and my family. But it's so concerning to them about this this protest in DC on January 6th that restaurants, bars, hotels are pretty much closing up so that they can, one, not two, it'll kind of, they think that that's going to kind of steer away the nonsense. I don't think that's going to happen. And then with that, then you got, like I said, you got that, you got January 6th, and you just recently had Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell, their houses got vandalized because of the fact that Trump decided to say, no, let's not give them $600 as far as a stimulus package. Let's give them $2,000. So guess what? They made a decision to say, no go, we're giving them six. So people are mad, and they literally vandalized both parties. It wasn't just the Republican, but it was the Democrats as well. Because, Mitch represents the Republicans and Nancy Pelosi represents the Democrats. So, Democrats. So this is going to be very interesting. So I don't know how, and we can start with the Nancy Pelosi. So let's see. Y'all know I love news and politics, so don't judge me. I know people. I'm telling y'all, this internet here is cruddy. I see myself freezing on my laptop. Oh, this is frustrating. Let me see. So ready to go home. A good internet. Hold on. Find the news with the vandalism of Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell's house. And it'll, again, let me start here, that the reason they vandalized their houses because some people were upset that this stimulus package, they're only getting 600 and not 2,000. Now keep in mind, Trump pushed to 2,000 instead of the 6 because he said 6 is not enough, so they need 2,000. And really pretty much he just put some in the air to start tension, to start the unrest. He doesn't care anything about the people. He's just mad because he has to leave. So guess what? If I got to leave, I'm gonna stir up enough mess to the point that either we're gonna have martial law or the world or the country is gonna be in such shambles that it doesn't matter who the president is. And that's what vibe I'm getting. And really, y'all, I know some people are like, oh, we don't care nothing about what's going on. That's fine. But you gotta watch as well as pray. Because, we don't want to have our eyes closed to the situation and we're unaware of what's going on and then get caught up in the mix. So we start with this one first. I think this one is good. Come on. All right, y'all. Let me get this going. Saints, I don't want to be in martial law and stuck in Memphis. Jeez. And y'all know I live in DC. I live in Virginia, which is close to DC. I just want to make it home, Saints. I want to go home. That's what my concern. I'm like, Saints, can y'all not do this right now? A sister trying to get back to the house. I miss my bed. I miss my TV. I'm buying me a new spin bike. I need a bike, and I found one for cheap. So a little spin bike and can start back with my routine. I'm just like, oh. Because if it goes down, I can't leave. If something happens out there, I can't go out there. So it's just like martial law in Memphis. Stuck in Memphis. This is going to be interesting. Let's get started. And hopefully, again, y'all, my internet is not acting up too bad. I think my parents got the cheap, older people. My parents are in their 60s and 70s. So when they get the internet, they're going to go get they're going to get the cheapest package possible. So, and it's like 1,001 devices on right now. So freeze up there with me. So, we go. All right. Y'all see my screen? Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Let me see, Saints. This is very interesting because we must not forget not just this. We just recently had a bombing, terrorist attack, and they don't want to say it, a bombing in downtown Nashville. Something shaky is going on. You get what I'm saying? There is something going on in the air that's making people feel like they can just get out here and just do whatever. Yep, Kenneth, I just said that we cannot forget that bombing. That bombing was, it was, they did it on Christmas Day. Then you just recently had an incident. There was a shooting in a Walmart, but they said it was a shoplifter for this in Virginia, and that's kind of close to home for me. It's close. An explosion in Pittsburgh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Catherine. See, this is what happened when you're on Beran channel. I done missed all of that. Hold on, park the brakes. Hold on, let me see. Oh, Saints. Oh, I'm gonna have to be in Memphis here for a little bit. Are you serious? These folks don't have no chill. They cutting up. Oh wow! Wait a minute. They keeping this quiet. Hold on, y'all. Catherine gave me some info. Yeah, the church shooting today as well. Y'all. Let me see. And then they tried to do another bombing in what is it? Lebanon, Tennessee. They say they're right. Tennessee. I think it's called Lebanon. Hold on. Yeah, the reason y'all see food over here, because I like to cook. So I be looking online at food stuff. So just see all the food. I ain't lost my mind. Let me see. Here we go. Let me start it.
We start tonight with breaking news out of the city of Pittsburgh. The bomb squad is investigating 2 incidents, one in Lower Lawrenceville, one in the Hill District. She's gathered so far. Shelby? Megan, details are still coming out from police tonight. What we do know so far is that an incendiary device was thrown in Lawrenceville, and police are investigating reports of another explosion in the Hill District. We have some footage from the scene in Lawrenceville from earlier this evening. It's an extensive scene. This is on Penn Avenue. They have the road closed down between 35th and 40th Streets. The bomb squad and the fire investigation unit are investigating this incendiary device thrown from a moving vehicle around the 3600 block of Penn Avenue just after 9 o'clock. They say a parked vehicle was damaged. Fortunately, there were no injuries. Police are also investigating a report of an explosion in the 200 block of Dinwiddie Street in the Hill District. This just occurred after 10:30 p.m. Now, we were just over this time. It is not the scene that it is over in Lawrenceville, working to get more information on both of these incidents. Now, police say the first incident in Lawrenceville, they are searching for a white two-tone older model pickup truck, and they are still reviewing video footage. More information as that comes our way. Reporting live, Shelby Cassasi, KDK News.
Okay. Thank you, Catherine, for letting me know on that one. You know, we got to do an Exodus, y'all. Robert, Catherine, all y'all better come with us. One of y'all, if we have to leave, y'all better come with us. I'm just joking. Catherine says she's coming with us anyway, and Robert coming with us as well. Y'all know who Robert is. Y'all know who Robert. Robert from Tayu's channel. That's the other guy. He's cool. That's my brother. So y'all come with us. It's about to go down. And when they start sending us wherever we need to go, yep, y'all welcome to come with us. Catherine said, I'm rolling with y'all. Yes. Callahan, he going too. Yes, we got you. We got you, sis. We got you. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. But I say run. Have you ever that ain't funny though. That's not funny, but it's a lot going on. But sis, pack your bags. You and your babies. Because you best believe Sister E finna be on the first thing smoking. You know Robert rolling with us. Robert down. Robert emailed me today. We had somebody that was kind of trying to scam us, and Robert caught it and said, "Scammer." We said, "Thank you, Robert." Shout out to Robert if he ain't watching. He probably ain't watching. He probably is. I don't know. But shout out to Robert. Thank you for catching that. But y'all see this unrest? Wow. Wow. This is interesting. This is oh yeah, Dana coming with us too. And we can't forget about Lucas, y'all. We ain't talked about Lucas. Lucas Cameron been kind of quiet lately. I'm actually friends with him and I know him. I've met him before. I need to pull him on here too. But he been kind of quiet too as well. Lucas Cameron and Dana. I'm not going to no Appalachia, man. Appalachia. You know, I'm country. Mountain in East Tennessee. I'm good. But y'all see that? Then you have the bombing in Nashville. Oh my goodness. And Yakoba just sent me a message and says, E, you know, Memphis might be safer than Virginia. I'm like, shut up. I don't want to be here. My mama's gonna make me stand on the roof and scream at cars driving by. She getting on my nerves. I'm just joking. I love my mama, but ooh, y'all think I'm difficult? She's the reason I'm the way I am, Saints. Oh, Saints, she'd make me want to just stand on top of the roof of the house and just scream at anything walking. That is too funny, y'all. Oh, she bust in my room when I'm asleep, like I'm still 17, like wake up. And it's like, I am 44 years old, ma'am. Oh, y'all laughing, but I'm back on the subject. But she came here when I was doing Berean thing a couple of times to the point, like, I'm like, now I know you got everything you need out of here. That is too funny. I love my mama though. I know everybody keep telling me to stay away from that town, but that's home. All my stuff is in Virginia. Oh, Saints. Oh, Saints. But back on the subject at hand. It is a lot going on. So you got that. You got the bombings, and you have Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell, who experienced vandalism on their side. So let me see. It's one more thing. That's a couple more things because we getting ready to do some real talking tonight. Because Saints, it's a lot going on. I love New York. I love New York. If I could have moved to New York, I would have. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm a Southern girl, but I love New York. Let's see. Let me find the next thing. Hold on. So we got that. Then I need to go to, what am I thinking about? I need to look at Trump. Let's see, Georgia. This is getting ready to get real interesting. So now I'm going to segue into the threats that he made to the Georgia, was it the governor? and CNN got a hold to it. So Trump is trying to do anything possible to stay in office. There was a phone call that he had with uh what Raffen Springer, a phone call he had with him where he makes threats about him and the electoral vote, or the electoral the vote count in Georgia. And it's very interesting. Let me find it. Now the conversation is 15 minutes long. Y'all game for this? Let me see. Find y'all game for y'all laughing. I'm not finna listen to that. Y'all talking about British Israelism. Let me see. Let me find a good one, because I actually had it. When did I watch it? Let me look at my history, because I was listening to it on my phone a few minutes ago or earlier. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I cannot. I'm looking for. Here it is. It's 4 minutes long. I thought it was 15. It's 4 minutes. Hold on. Here we go. Have y'all heard? Who has heard the phone conversation? Play the beautiful Bing footage. Y'all are hilarious. Here we go. I found it. Now, this phone conversation is, like I said, Trump having a conversation with the about the votes and doing the recount far as in Georgia, because he's trying to get the presidency, and he's a little mad. He's a little upset. So that's all I'm gonna tell you. When you listen to it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go.
We have won this election in Georgia based on all of this. And there's nothing wrong with Fred. You know, I mean, having a correct, if the people of Georgia are angry, and these numbers are going to be repeated on Monday night, along with others that we're going to have by that time, which are much more substantial even. And the people of Georgia are angry. The people that are angry, that you've recalculated.
Well, Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong.
Now, do you think it's possible that they shredded ballots? What the rumor is, and also that Dominion took out machines. That Dominion is really moving fast to get rid of their machinery. Do you know anything about that? Because that's
moved any machinery out of Fulton County. We're having.
Well, but have they moved? Have they moved the inner parts of the machines and replaced them with other parts?
No.
You sure, Brian?
I'm sure.
You should want to have an accurate election, and you're a Republican.
We believe that we do have an accurate election.
No, I know you don't. No, you don't. You don't have. Not even close. You're off by hundreds of thousands of votes. You know what they did, and you're not reporting it. That's a criminal offense, and you can't let that happen. That's a big risk to you and to Ryan, your lawyer. That's a big risk. But they are shredding ballots, in my opinion, based on what I've heard, and they are removing machinery, and they're moving it as fast as they can. Both of which are criminal fines, and you can't let it happen, and you are letting it happen. I'm notifying you that you're letting it happen. So what I'm going to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state. So what are we going to do? We won the election, and it's not fair to take it away from us like this. And it's going to be very costly in many ways. And I think you have to say that you're going to re-examine it, and you can re-examine it, but re-examine it with people that want to find answers, not people that don't want to find answers. For instance, I'm hearing Ryan, and he's probably, I'm sure, a great lawyer and everything, but he's making statements about those ballots that he doesn't know. But he's making them with such, he did make them with surety, but now I think he's less sure, because the answer is they all went to Biden. And that alone wins us the election by a lot. You know,
Mr. President, you have people that submit information, and we have people that submit information, and then it comes before the court, and the court then has to make a determination. We have to stand by our numbers. We believe our numbers are right.
well, under law, you're not allowed to give faulty election results. Okay, you're not allowed to do that, and that's what you've done. This is a faulty election result. And honestly, this should go very fast. You should meet tomorrow, because you have a big election coming up. And because of what you've done to the president, you know, the people of Georgia know that this was a scam. And because of what you've done to the president, a lot of people aren't going out to vote. And a lot of Republicans are going to vote negative because they hate what you did to the president. Okay? They hate it. And they're going to vote. And if you would be respected, really respected, if this thing could be straightened out before the election. You have a big election coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I think this is just my opinion. In the words of my wonderful brother Jacoba, I'm gonna say, with far as my opinion, I think that they need Trump out. When they initially voted Trump in, being the system, we're talking about a system, they did not think he was gonna do the job that he's doing, a horrible job. So I think they're trying to hurry up and get him out by any means necessary. They were not going to let him win that election. They needed him out because yeah, I don't know if I'm not saying that he won. No, I don't think he won, but I think they made sure that he didn't win. I'm not the biggest Trump fan, but it's like they need him out. Yeah, he said, in my opinion, with that accent he has. And I know he watching. Yes, I'm talking about you, Jacoba. But yeah, this is interesting. This is slowly but surely pushing what he's getting ready to do, because tomorrow I think he's missing. He's not even in the White House right now. They're trying to figure out what this dude is. I think last time I checked, I might be wrong. But he's going to be in Georgia on tomorrow night because of these counts for the election, and also this election they have in Georgia. So he's going to be there. He have Monday will be the telltale sign of what the 6th is going to look like. So for y'all who don't know what January 6th is, I'm going to play 2 videos for you. Let's see. This all on the news. I haven't just watched it, but I was like, let me get caught up with what's going on. So here we go. Let me see. Y'all know what's going on with the communities. I've been kind of tied up in that, and now it's like I've come full circle to say, let me get back focused. And all this wealth of news that's been out there, I'm just like, oh man, this would be great conversations. So let me see. Here we go.
Olivia, I want to pick up on something that Jonathan Lemire just mentioned, and that's the January 6th and the plan for protests here in Washington, protests that the president himself is even tweeting about, encouraging people to Washington to attend, and the fear of violence. And in the final days of his administration, whatever happens is going to play on his legacy. And I'm just wondering, from your perspective, how do these last few days, and particularly what could happen
this horrible
on January 6th, how will that play into President Trump's legacy?
Well, I am actually very concerned that there will be violence on January 6th because the president himself, he incites it. He gets his followers and supporters to behave in this manner. And these people think that they're being patriotic because they are supporting Donald Trump and their loyal followers. And I think, in terms of his legacy, this is a president who calls himself the president of law and order. And we have seen anything but that, right? We had a bombing on Christmas Day. We've had protests in the streets. This is all out of control. The divisiveness is through the ceiling because of this man who continues to stoke the flames of these extreme, far right people who show up and think that he's calling out to them. And so if that's the legacy that he wants, he certainly has it, and it will follow him, I think, for the rest of his tenure and, the rest of his career and whatever he moves on for. And I actually fear that because I know that he will be out there undermining the administration, and he will continue to push this rhetoric, which is very dangerous to our country.
Y'all, let me
Hey there, I'm Chris
see.
Hayes from MSNBC.
I got
Thanks for
another thing I want to show y'all. Hold on for a second. Go back to my screen. So I have the actual trailer. I found it. I actually found it on Donald Trump's page itself. So Saints, don't be going out here saying that I'm subscribed for Donald Trump's YouTube page, because I'm not. He has a huge trailer promoting the upcoming event on January 6th. So let me share this with you. Y'all don't be out here saying that Sista E subscribes to Donald Trump. Either side is like both of the same bird. They want two wings on the same bird to me. So let's see. Oh, Saints, I do not want to be stuck here. Oh, can they just stop it and go somewhere else? I do not want to be stuck in Memphis. I'm ready to go home. Here we go. I'll show you. Say, don't say I'm already home. Oh, Saints, it's something going on. There's something going on because this is kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting because the Proud Boys are getting revved up. Let's let that be known. Some just tell me, oh geez, I want to go home. But I'm laughing at second next is you got to be from Memphis to understand why some of us are like, I'm over it. But I ain't knocking the M-Town. M-Town has been good to Sista E. But looking at everything that's transpiring, the Proud Boys are getting revved up because I think something happened in, I want to say it was Portland with the Proud Boys where the police had to intervene. They cutting up sideways. Like I said, DC is bracing themselves for January 6th. Trump is going to do anything possible because not to mention he's been talking about martial law. And not to mention he's part of QAnon, which is the conspiracy theorist on the so it's something brewing. Something brewing. That's what I'm sitting here saying. Even though 2020 was interesting, 2021 is, I think, is going to be even more interesting. We're going to see a lot more things happen. And it's just interesting that it starts right at the beginning of the year. I'm even wondering if we're going to make it to, well, we might. I'm not going to say, because I'm not going to sit up here and they say, Sista E said, no. This is not is it going to make it with all the unrest, quiet unrest that's going on right now? And not to mention, like I said, the bombing in Nashville was kind of like, that's internal. And what transpired transpired in Pittsburgh is like, this is internal. Then you got the shooting, and I'm gonna call that the shooting in Texas in the church. Let's see. It's like a lot going on, Saints. It's a lot going on. Let me see. You had that incident to happen. It's a lot going on. But Trump's ultimate goal is their system. Their system was built upon war and blood. Yeah. And the thing is, it's just like most you can do is just sit and watch the news. Y'all know if I am here, YouTube is gonna be live because every night I'm gonna be like, y'all, guess what happened? Y'all probably gonna already know. But it's a lot going on, Saints. It's a lot going on. That's why I think it's best for all of us in our community kind of pull back from the rest of the noise and pay attention to what's going on, because we need to be watching on the wall to tell our people, hey, brace yourself. Something's coming. We've been watching the news. Our spirits, been seeking the Most High on what's happening, and He's just, there's so many things going on. Be aware of what's going on. But yeah, something is going on. Trump is mad. First, Trump is real mad. Trump is real mad about his spot. He ain't ready to get it up just yet. Pence is just like, I'm good with whatever. If you look at Pence's face, he just be like, I need a vacation. That's how he be looking. It's just everything is going on. Even the Republican Party is turning on. Certain people in the Republican Party is turning on Trump because it's not good for them. It's like a lot going on. They're all turning on each other. And then not to mention, you got people that are part of the Trump community that are unemployed. You got COVID going on. It's like, it's going to get worse before it's better. It's going to get worse before it gets better. It's going to get really interesting. Any questions? Because I got a few other things I want to just show. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, I ain't in it. I'm not in that fight. I ain't got no, what do you say? No, I forgot the phrase, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. Put it like that. What is it? No dog in the game. You get what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Let me see. So, what is this? Let me pull this up. Then you had this to happen. Let me play this real quick. No dog in the race. Yep, that's it. Let me see. Oh, wow. Hold on.
Turning now to a developing story out.
Am I sharing my screen, y'all? Oh, Saints, please don't tell me this is what I think. Here's a shooting.
Turning now to a developing story out of Texas. Police in Winona gun and then used it to kill him. The local sheriff just identified the suspect as 21-year-old Mitrace Woolen. He's now charged with aggravated assault and capital murder. News Nation reporter Frank Jefferson.
Is this the same shooting?
The pastor here at Starville Methodist, he was armed and he tried to protect everyone inside just before the service started, and the intruder overpowered him and shot him with his own weapon. Investigators say that the shooter was hiding inside of the church overnight. He was already wanted for an unrelated shooting Saturday night a few miles away in Tyler. This morning, after killing the pastor, the suspect stole his car and led police on a high-speed chase down Interstate 20, going more than 120 miles per hour. Law enforcement officers captured the man about 15 miles away, and they recovered a weapon and the pastor's car. They were stunned at this kind of violence.
As you can see, he took out this sign here. This sign shows FM 16 East and West. Took out the sign. He went up over his rise here, and then he turned or skidded to the right, hit our front porch, and then kept on going over there to over into the churchyard.
And this is a time of opportunity for this suspect. The church just happened to be here. It could have been one of his houses here that he went inside, but he knew people were there. You know, so I believe he probably just got there to seek shelter.
The man under arrest is expected to be charged with capital murder. His name has not yet been released. We're also waiting for official confirmation of the pastor's name. People around here say his name is Mark McWilliams, but survived. Frank Jefferson, News Nation, Winona, Texas.
Turning now to
Oh, Saints. I just said, oh no. They looking for anything. Oh. First and foremost, he got a perm. I'm like, wait a minute, he got a perm. So that's what I said. Saints. They'll take y'all, this is a bit much. Yeah. Man. And I either or. I don't believe in anybody busting in anybody's church doing anything. Let me make that clear. Because Saints will be ready to do hit videos. Because I know they watching. Hey, y'all. I know y'all watching. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not upholding anybody going into anybody's facility, church, synagogue, mosque, anything shooting. You know, I don't believe in none of that. But when it's a brother, you know, they going to, I mean, I'm shocked it ain't all over the news. Because when we do something, the world shall know. But it is a lot. Oh, man. It is a lot going on. It is a lot going on right now. People are mad. People are pissed off. So many words. That ain't no cuss words. So, Saints, don't be saying I'm cussing. Yeah. What was he hiding in the church for? That's what I'm saying. Like, what was he hiding in the church for? What did he do? Why did he try to kill the pastor? I'm like, what is really going on? But, Saints, there's so much going on. It is so much going on. I'm like, oh yeah, the incident with Iran. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. I saw some of that. Hold on. Tensions rise. Ooh, with Iran. Y'all, this is going to be an interesting year. It's getting ready to be very interesting. Let me see. I'm looking at this chat too. I have to watch it. How many mods I got in here? Y'all make sure y'all watch what's going on. Let me see. Hold on. Y'all know I have to watch this chat. Okay. Now, are y'all, let me see. Here it is. I found it.
Overseas now. Overseas now, tensions are heightened in the Middle East this weekend as Iran marks 1 year since the assassination of a military commander in a U.S. drone strike. That operation last year provoked this angry condemnation and chants of death to America, as well as missile strikes at U.S. bases in Iraq. Adding to the volatility, Iran says it now plans to increase its uranium production. CBS MTS, you've reported extensively in the region. Tell us, is there a real threat here?
Adriana, good evening. Well, on the surface of it, Iran's plan to move a step closer to producing weapons-grade levels of enriched uranium is a huge concern. But Tehran's announcement is part of a much bigger danger brewing in the region. Tensions are running high as Iranians mark the 1-year anniversary of the killing of General Qasem Soleimani. Now, at the time, Iran retaliated with fury at his assassination by carrying out a ballistic missile attack on a U.S. military base in western Iraq that left dozens of American troops injured. Just hours later, in what's been described as a horrifying mistake, Iranian forces shot down a Ukrainian passenger jet taking off from the capital, Tehran, killing all 176 on board. Since then, the tensions with the Trump administration, even now in its final days, continue to well. The announcement isn't helping.
So what signal is Iran trying to send to the world by increasing its uranium enrichment?
Well, Tehran wants the world to know that despite President Trump's maximum pressure campaign of crippling sanctions, that it's still standing and it still has leverage. But when we also consider the November assassination of Iran's top nuclear scientist, the killing Tehran blames on Israel, and U.S. warships and bombers skirting past Iranian territory as a, quote, show of force just days ago, the fear now is it could all lead to an all-out war. Adriana.
CBS's MTS tie-up in London. Thank you.
Y'all, I don't even know how to make all of this right now. It is like a whole bunch going on all at one time. It is a lot going on. Let me get my charger. Sorry, y'all. My charger. Yeah. But it is a lot going on right now. Why is my computer freezing up? Y'all, like I said, bear with me right now. Yeah, it's chaotic, saints. We ain't even got, what's today's date? For some of y'all, it is January 3rd, and others it's January 4th, but we ain't even made it to the middle of January, and there's chaos already on the scene. Yeah, saints, there's a lot going on. I will say this. It's getting ready. I got a feeling that everything is getting ready to go down. There won't be any peace until Christ comes. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody's like peace, peace, peace. Check and see if I don't have any running programs on my computer. I always try to make sure I minimize on the amount of programs running on my computer at one time. But yeah, y'all, I will say this much. We need to pray as a people, and I'm not worried about it because we already know that some of these things we knew were coming. Well, all these things we knew it was coming. Not to mention, you got this whole vaccine that is not working. They don't want to tell y'all that, but it's technically not working. Then you have a mutated strand of COVID out right now that is now crept into the U.S. They tried the mutated strand. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as the actual, but yet it's still out there. This vaccine that's supposed to do all this stuff is not really doing anything. Then you got people that are pushing back on this vaccine, me being one of them. So it's a lot going on. And I don't even think the powers that be has power in knowing what's going on right now. This is truly the hand of the Most High. Hey, Lita, what's going on, man? This says a new strain is in 3 states. Yep, I think one is California, the other one is in Colorado. I forgot where the other strand is right now. But yeah, I'm gonna probably be doing more news stuff here for the next year because it's a lot going on. For the next couple of months, it's gonna be probably a lot of news. I'm gonna still be doing other stuff as well, but we need to make sure that we're all aware. I would say outside of me, y'all, if you're not subscribed to Lisa Cabrera, please subscribe to her because she's in our community. And she has a tendency to find things that even I miss. She's very good at that. If we want to get true news in our community, we need to make sure we find people, not just in, I'm not saying just the Israelite community, because I know it's other people that are a part of us, just the people of Christ. Go to her page. Her name is Lisa Cabrera. She is hey Peter. Yeah, she's really good. Lisa is, and I've reached out to her. I would love to have a good conversation with her. She is hilarious. Lisa Cabrera is hilarious, but she is a Israelite. She's a little harsh for some of my other friends. So brace yourself. She's a little hard. So, but she gives good information. If you have not subscribed to her page, here she is right here. You don't know how to pronounce it. Cabrera. I think I'm saying it right. She gives you the uncensored news, and I listen to her a lot. I think somebody who's her mod, I forgot her name. She's a part of she listens to us as well. So what's going on? Keith is, y'all, he the Memphis dude. What's going on, Keith? I snorted laughing. Y'all pray for me. I'm a little nerd, but she has good content now. She a little rough on the ears, so don't be sensitive. Close your ears on certain things you don't want to listen to. But she does have good information. Actually, I followed a lot of Lisa's can't call it in the hometown. I followed a lot of her stuff when I was during the COVID, I was following her heavy because she was bringing out certain information. So Lisa Cabrera is no joke. Who else is pretty good as far as news? They took down, what was that white evangelical group though? That he had a good news station. And they took him down off of YouTube, and now he has a YouTube page. Now they have a Facebook page. What was his name? I can't remember. I don't think it was Jason Black. I don't know. It was a group of them, and they had a whole thing. And they just took them down about, I want to say a year and a half ago. What is the group? Because he was really good. They were really good. Like they was solid on some stuff. I can't remember their name. I try to find them. True News. Yep. True News. I used to watch them a lot. Don't get it twisted. True News has some good information. Yeah, Memphis is the only city with soul food and a Chinese buffet. You are correct, man. Or sir. Yes, sir. Yep. But yep, correct. But True News is very good as well. So they have I think they still have Facebook. So check them out. Because they're really good. Like I said, they got shut down. That's the only YouTube that I know that they shut it down fast. True News and Rick Wells as well. Yep. They shut them down fast. So these are the things that I would say kind of follow that. There's so much that mainstream media would tell you. You can visually see on the screen. They have little things that you can kind of look at as far as if you have news apps. But I would say make sure you just be aware of what's going on. Angie Love, y'all said sitting up with me, she want a snack. Sis, I feel the same, but I refuse. I am fighting the late night fat girl craving I'm having right now. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna drink a bottle of water and go to sleep. Um, but yeah, it's about to go down. I would say just stay prayed up. Be very careful of what you do and some of the things that you do, and I will say be careful of what you say. Second Exodus, stop it. He said he gonna be fat tonight. I'm not. Guess what I had today, Second Exodus? I had Country Kitchen. You have to be from Memphis to understand what Country Kitchen is. We have some of the best soul food. Love it. Memphis fried hot dogs. Good on that one. But that Country Kitchen, yes, it's a little fire. It's a little fire. You gotta be from Memphis to understand what fire, like saying like that. Back on subject, y'all. I'm not gonna pay attention to y'all. Keith, stay out of Jack Purtle's. Stay, even though that steak sandwich. I'm a little country, y'all. That little steak sandwich at Jack Purtle's with that pickle and that slaw. You know what? I haven't had that since I've been in town. Oh, little fire with them fries. See, Keith gonna have me going straight to Jack Purtle's on tomorrow. So y'all have to this is why, and I'm changing subjects. I'm having a problem with dieting in Memphis. That's why I need to hurry up and get back to Virginia. Virginia's food is not that good in comparison to Memphis. So guess what? I'm gonna cook everything. So, but coming back to Memphis, I have been wigging out. Like, yeah, I've been eating a lot of stuff that I'm just like, Saints, you're not supposed to be eating it. I've done good, but yeah. Not supposed to be. I had Country Kitchen. It was a little foul today. I had a little collard greens with a little bit of macaroni cheese and turkey wing. Fire. That's all I got to say. See the fat kid coming out of me. Y'all not finna do this to me. Y'all don't have any questions? Y'all in here cutting up and y'all making me cut up. I don't like fried gizzards. They gross to me. I can't. I tried fried gizzards, Second Exodus. I tried it at Jack Purtle's, and it's still kind of, I can't stand that gritty taste to it. Like, yes, Southern hands on point. See, y'all, stop that. Stop that. See, yeah, there is a reason why Memphis has an obesity issue, because everything in Memphis is fried with gravy on it, and it tastes good. It tastes good. This is why when I wasn't living in Memphis, when I lived somewhere else, yeah, I was like really, 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 really small. Then I come back to Memphis and all the food is good. And she said she got a whole plate of food. Stop that. I don't like fried gizzards, Saints. It's gross. I don't like them. Somebody trying to make us get on point. They talking about Proud Boys. We talking about food. Corky's is not good to me. The thing is about Memphis, yeah, that's why it's a dialysis clinic on every corner of Memphis, because our food is not healthy. But Corky's it's all right. Barbecue in Memphis is at home at the house. When somebody's saying they barbecuing, it's gonna be a little fire. It's gonna be a little fire. Up next, I don't need to know anything about anything good in Virginia. Let it stay nasty. I ain't gonna say nasty, but let it stay unseasoned for me to be good with it, because I'm staying away from there. And their seasoning is not our seasoning. Like their sweet tea is not our sweet tea. Like they say we have sweet tea, and you just be like, this is still unsweetened. So why are we talking about food? See, that's the fat girl in me that's coming out. My inner fat girl is like, don't you want to eat? And I'm like, nope. I'm scared to go to my doctor when I get back, because y'all know I have a good diet doctor. I'm scared to go back, because when I step on that scale, she's gonna be like, what you do? I'm looking at this chat. Man, our sweet tea is fire. I don't know what you talking about. Memphis sweet tea and Kool-Aid is diabetes water. That's my friend said. They buy diabetical water. When he said that, I just shook my head like only Memphis folk. Man, I make a 5 sweet tea though. I make a 5 sweet tea, so I ain't bragging on myself, but my sweet tea is fairly good. But I tell you what, if you are a diabetic, stay away from my sweet tea. That's why I don't make it. I don't know if we should be eating gizzards. They ain't got to worry about it. Somebody said should Hebrews eat gizzards. I don't know, but I don't eat it anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's not on my list of foods. Why are we talking about food? So we talking about what's going on in this nation. Crack tea, yep. Memphis has crack tea. Best to believe if you are a northerner or you live East Coast, if you ever visit Memphis, you best get half tea, half sweet, half unsweet tea, all in one. Because if you drink just raw sweet tea from here, it's gonna make your blood sugar go up. They gonna add. They done added the whole bag of sugar in it. Understand that. See, Rob Moses is being very much so bougie. He said he uses honey instead of sugar. I wish you would give a Memphian sweet tea with honey in it. Come on now. Y'all are really cutting up in here. I'm getting back on track, y'all. Say so I'm getting back on track. Folks want to talk about the news. We talking about food. We being greedy. But my original, back to the original scheduled programming, please. Y'all, we got to be prayed up because this is going to get very interesting. We're dealing with a multitude. It's like a recipe for disaster. And I'm not speaking disaster on anyone, but it's just so much going on. You got COVID, unemployment, high levels of home. People are being kicked out of their homes and rental properties. You got Trump who doesn't want to come out of office. You got his Proud Boys that are sitting on the wing waiting for him to say go. It's a lot going on. I pray that January 6th doesn't happen so I can make it home. That's a little selfish of me, y'all. Just pray for me. But if they it's a lot been going on in DC lately. And I've been watching it on the news. Maybe that snowstorm is gonna make them go home because it's supposed to be a snowstorm hitting the East Coast. I'm wondering if that snowstorm gonna make them go home and chill out. But they mad right now. It's a lot. They don't give up their president. Some don't, and then you have Republicans that want him out. They're tired of him. He's doing the most. But with that being said, y'all chose him. Some of them picked him and voted for him and wanted him in office. And yeah, y'all want to get rid of him now. I don't think he's going away quietly, y'all. I keep saying that. If he and this is just my opinion, I don't think he's going away quietly. I think he's gonna raise some noise because that's just the nature of that's his nature. Then I think he's dealing with a level of being a little bit on the senile side. If you can tell he's had some mental issues. And you gotta realize, I think Trump is almost 80 years old. He's not going away quietly. And yeah, it's getting ready to be interesting. Man, Trump finna turn up. He getting ready to do the Harlem Shake. He ain't going nowhere. They stuck with him. You heard me say they're stuck with him. We ain't stuck with him. They're stuck with him. They made that decision. We told them 4 years ago, and they went on with it. They were so mad. What can we say? Y'all can't let him. Y'all can't shake him off too fast. He ain't going nowhere. He gonna do the Harlem Shake in the middle of that White House, y'all. Why did I say the Harlem Shake? Y'all know I am an idiot. Pray for me. Y'all know I'm stupid. But it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I live in Canada. All of us go. Adonis, see, hold on. I got to start putting back the putting the comments at the top. I live in Canada. All of us probably gonna be in Canada here for a little bit. I'm just playing. Man, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. It is something is brewing. Catherine says she coming with us. She don't care. So y'all, Catherine gonna be right with us. She rolling. She like, you got to be from Memphis to understand what this means. That means throwing them twos up like I'm out. But it's gonna be an interesting time. So, any questions so far, y'all? Because I'm getting ready to go to sleep because I still got to go to work in the morning, regardless of what's going on. Going to that workhouse, it don't matter. But not workhouse. I got to log in. I know my company. I lost my mind. I have not been home. Period. I know my company is like, when are you coming back? But let me see. Well, my company's here. It's a combination. My company's all over. So Memphis will be a Hebrew sanctuary. Are you serious? You got camps fighting in the middle of the floor in Memphis. Come on now. I'm just joking. I think I'm joking. Deuces. What time is it here? It's only 12 o'clock midnight here. You know, we on Central Time in this city. All right, fam. I have enjoyed our conversation. I'm getting ready to go to bed so that I can get up in the morning and be ready for work. I just say this: be prayed up. Make sure that we do what's right. And try to look in this comment section. All right, family. Let me see. I think I'm good. I don't know how to end this. I'm getting ready to end this though. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. I got everything addressed and I haven't forgotten anything. I think we're good. I'll probably be doing something tomorrow because Trump will be in Georgia when they make that announcement. And it's going to be interesting. But like I said, all these different groups like True News, Lisa Cabrera, all these individuals will subscribe for their pages or to their pages or try to keep up with their Facebook because I think True News is on Facebook. They give good information. Lisa Cabrera is on YouTube. They give you good news. I'll just get a news app too as well to make sure you're aware of what's going on. But I'm getting ready to go to bed, Saints. Y'all got videos y'all want me to check out, and we can talk about it either tomorrow or Tuesday. In reference to what's going on. Yeah, True News headlines. Yeah, they good. They real good. I enjoy them and Lisa Cabrera. It's between those two. But y'all, thank y'all for supporting me. I made it to over 3,000 subs. So thank y'all again for supporting me. I never thought I would even make it to 2,000 subs. I am so shocked. So I thank y'all for y'all support. I'm over 3,000 growing. Just pray for me with what God has put before me or y'all has put before me to do. That I stay in his will. Like I said, y'all gonna see a little difference in me because it's going to be more about the information and not about fighting with people that don't agree with me anymore. It's like, if you don't agree, that's fine. And I'm gonna move on. Dust my feet. It's called Dust Your Feet Ministry. I need to get a t-shirt that says Dust Your Feet Ministry. That's where I am right now. But just keep me lifted. And again, thank y'all so much for y'all support. And keep supporting me. I know some of y'all have emailed me. Let me say this. I'm horrible with emails. I got to get caught up because I guess I read so many during the day for work that by the time I get to my personal, I have 2 email accounts, my personal and my Sista E email, and both of them are, it's a lot of unread messages. So forgive me, y'all, if I don't respond to y'all as fast as I should, or if I even don't respond to you. Because like I said, I'm horrible with emails. I'm not busy. Y'all willing to follow up on some of my emails, so just pray for me. And again, it's not that I'm just not I'm trying to ignore people. Is just by the time the end of the day comes, I don't want to look at it. I'm just gonna be honest, because I've been read about 20 within 1 hour. So, but again, y'all, thank y'all for y'all support. Keep supporting me, keep supporting all of us. You know, you got Dante, you got Teo, you got Marian, you got a lot of people with these channels. You got Ashonda, you got a lot of channels. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I missed you, I understand I didn't mean to miss you. But again, thank y'all again for y'all support. Hopefully this year will be fun and interesting. No more noise and foolishness. It's gonna be about the Father's business. Digging into what's going on in the world, also talking about history and different things. So just pray that Sista E stays on track. I had a couple of attacks this weekend and I caught a hold too. And I had to kind of give myself a check because I was about to go back into fight mode and I didn't. Which was shocking to me. Because old me would have dealt with the messages, the YouTubes that was out there, but I didn't. So just keep me lifted that I stay on track. Because I don't want to go back to that. That right there is just it's draining. But again, I want to thank everybody for supporting me. I love y'all. Y'all know I do. And like I said, just keep we're gonna keep going. It's gonna be a bumpy ride this year, but we're gonna make it through. Y'all willing, because I'm saying y'all willing, like Benaiah says, but we go, and yeah, subscribe to him as well if you haven't. Y'all willing, and Zadok as well. I can't forget about my new brother I just met. You got Kyrus as well, Covenant Awakening. I'm calling these names and I'm scared I'm gonna miss somebody. But just make sure, like I said, we continually support. But y'all just keep us lifted. Let's get ready to be an interesting year. That's all I gotta say. So I think that's it, family. I hope y'all have a safe and beautiful weekend. I mean week. Why did I say weekend? Saints, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. But have a beautiful I'm looking at these messages. Y'all have a beautiful week. Have a blessed week. Like I said, I'll be doing a few things this week. And also, if you haven't signed up for Clubhouse, do so. If you have had an invite, I don't have no more invites. They gave me like one, and I gave it to Yakoba. So find Clubhouse because it's a cool environment. It's a little different. And I'll be doing some stuff on Clubhouse. Hopefully, me and Only Love will be coming together with Yakoba, doing a few things in Clubhouse. Which I hope it does work. We'll probably be doing something Saturday on Clubhouse. We're within Clubhouse. So just if you have not subbed, find somebody out here got some Clubhouse invites, and they can add you in Clubhouse. You can't just go in and go into Clubhouse. You have to get an invite from someone to get in. So it looks like we're trying to move into that environment as well. So, and again, if you go to Clubhouse, it's under Sista E, and you'll find me there. So, thank y'all. Y'all so much. Y'all remain safe and blessed. And I'll see you later this week. All right, family. Love you.